Podcast, WATP.
John claims that yesterday's show was his last show, potentially, maybe, kind of. Take my word at it, maybe, might. I think his exact words were. But before he declared that he was leaving the internet, he definitely wanted to let me know. This is how the show started. His last show ever. This is how he starts it off. It's fucking crazy.
Everybody knows that.
Well, almost everybody. Lady K gave me another reason to sue him, which is coming. You watch. You watch. Got to get that link over to the organization that begins with an F. It's already downloaded.
So this is a weird thing he's doing now. He's threatening to send things to the FBI so that, all of us are going to end up in federal prison. It's not just me, but I'll be there bunking with Tukey and the potato, and OJ will be there. We'll all be hanging out, Shuley. But he won't say FBI anymore. And there's a theory out there that I think might be correct. Someone told John, you can't threaten people with the FBI. It's against the law. So now he's like getting cute with it. He's like, there's an organization I've been sending this stuff to. All the evidence starts with an F.
John, you can't use the letter F anytime. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Obama also banned that as well.
Just got to get the send it on over. Then they'll probably do another show with even more illegal recorded phone calls today. And I will get that over. And I'm building a hell of a case against them.
That's weird. So if it's against the law to say murder someone, would the FBI be like, well, come back to us when he's murdered 3 or 4 more people, or else we're not interested? What's this thing where John's like, and then I'm going to get even more evidence and then more evidence? If it's against the law, it's against the law. It doesn't matter how many times we do it. Yeah. I would think. I don't know.
But they don't seem to give a shit. They think I'm bluffing. I ain't bluffing.
John? You're always bluffing.
Yeah, history has shown different.
Yeah. There's a reason why we think that. It's because we have brains in our heads and can recognize patterns. That's what human brains do. They recognize patterns. It's very helpful and useful. You should look into it sometime.
So I was watching this last night. He's trying to get closure with all his enemies, which is an endless list.
Oh, yeah. And somebody counted 22 now that he's listing as his enemies. And I said this before. I think he's fighting the war on too many fronts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think his strategy is wrong on this one. He's got to figure out how to play this. But he does love keeping all of our names in the loop. I think it's because, look at John's business model is he goes on the internet, haters go on and insult him for $2 to $5 at a time. Mm-hmm. And so John needs everyone talking about him. So he's constantly fueling that in every episode. So it starts off talking about suing me, or maybe is suing the same as sending me to the FBI? I think those are 2 different things. So I guess there's a couple different things going on in his childish fantasy about that. But so then 53 minutes in, and he's talking about meeting with attorneys.
And Kate Meany will suffer the consequences of her actions. And so will Lady K, who's playing more of those tapes when he knows they were illegally recorded and provided to him by Kate Meany.
Hold on a second. I played AI versions of what a phone call might be between John and Kate. I could have been more clear about that. I made it very clear. Is John confusing real drunk conversations with the AI that we played on this show? It sounds like he is.
Yeah, also admitting to those embarrassing things that he said. I mean...
Well, right. It's almost like he probably did say things like how he was slacking off at school and just watching Misery Loves Company while the kids were just sitting there doing their work.
I don't believe it.
You know what? Now that I think about it, that's a good point, Chris. Because I was sitting here going, maybe he didn't hear it. Maybe he doesn't know. He did hear it. And he thinks that was actually him because those are the conversations he was really having with Kate, saying they're going to get married someday. There was some embarrassing stuff in there. I'm surprised he wouldn't just be like, yeah, of course that's AI. I mean, it obviously was, but okay.
And Lady K, this is going to be fun. Oh, I can't wait until Discovery. That's right. I'll show you my earnings. I'm not embarrassed by my living, but we're going to see yours. We're gonna
said
see
from his mom's
every
house.
Single dollar.
I know. I'm in my second house right now doing the show. And John's like, you're going to be so embarrassed when people find out what kind of money you're making. Oh, I know. I'm really worried about that discovery, John. This guy finally started making a little bit of fucking money, and he can't shut up about it, which is why I don't think he's leaving the internet, Chris. I'm not buying it.
I'm with you. And speaking of how he makes his money, he has to stretch this out into, a long ass show.
Yes.
And speaking of long ass shows, I had to check in on Aaron Imholt last night, and that's 4 hours of him.
That was your other assignment.
E-begging. And
telethon. It's nuts.
yeah, if they reach their goal immediately, it'd be the shortest fucking show.
Maybe that's what people should start doing. Just like, here's $350, go away.
Yeah,
Like,
please shut the fuck up.
Something happened that was incredible last night on Nobody Likes Onions. So the super tip system that Patrick has developed with Moody, you can tip someone up to $1,000 using the system. You can give someone $1,000 for one super chat. And Mike Boudet, my buddy, he's been on this show. He's from Sword and Scale, one of the most successful podcasters of all time, does a phenomenal job. Tipped him $1,000, not once, but twice. And it's so funny because $1,000 to these guys like Chad and Aaron Imholt, like that's changes your fucking month. It's like they're changing their lifestyle based on
Yeah, they're retiring.
They're taking the weekend off with that shit, going golfing. So I thought that was incredible.
Embarrassed by my living, but we're going to see yours. We're going to see every single dollar you make.
Is that true? Would Discovery really look into every single dollar I make? Or would it just be from podcasting? I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but okay. I don't care either way. Whatever.
It's all part of Discovery,
That's
Carl.
right.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. This is funny because now he's showing that back when I was like, yeah, John, please sue me. We'll have Discovery. We'll find out how much money you make. I was saying this years ago when he was threatening this. And now you can tell that really stuck with him. He's like, oh, fuck, he's right. Because now finally he's starting to make a little bit of money. He's starting to feel good about himself. And this is where his head goes to immediately. Like, I can't wait for Discovery now, Lady K.
And trust me, there's a reason why I'm staying in New York. And that's it right now. Because I have some lawyers to meet.
I was pulling this clip, and Jenny Jingles was standing behind me, and she goes, well, you can't communicate with lawyers if you're in a different state? Like, no, obviously not. There's no other way to communicate with lawyers. You have to be in the state that they're currently residing in order to talk to them. Makes perfect sense. I'm very scared, John.
I have some lawyers to pay. Yes, I have free attorneys who are offering me free
Okay.
legal.
Free legal. All right. How long do you think it's going to take for him to get the next word out? So I'm just going to let it play in real time. I didn't do any effects or anything like that. But I'd put the over under like 20 seconds.
Okay.
What do you think, producer Chris? You should be able to get this last word out in that time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you did see he was distracted
That's
by that
fine, but
message that came
he's
in.
a seasoned vet in broadcasting.
Correct. Yeah. And multitasking. It's easy, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, he did not like that message. Oh, he's pissed. Look at him. He's stewing about it. It stopped him in his tracks. Look at this. Oh, now he's going through all the stages.
Yeah.
In real time, we're watching it happen.
Anger,
Acceptance.
denial, acceptance.
Advice. Oh, did you hear that? It was 23 seconds later. He actually fucking finished the sentence. I can't believe it.
Advice.
How does he remember what he was talking about?
I didn't.
That's incredible. Congratulations, John. I know it took you 23 seconds to finish that sentence. So, as you just heard, John is claiming that I've been playing these illegally recorded phone calls. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that's true. These are AI. I mean, I created them myself with some different prompts. I'll give you another example because I don't think John believes me. So I want to make sure he believes me that this is definitely AI right here.
Oh, you got to see American Fiction.
No, I know. And it's so funny you said that because my brother-in-law is saying that he wants to watch American Fiction tonight. I go, yeah. My future wife was watching that.
That's pretty funny. I threw in the future wife thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that would sound like someone who's flirting with someone if they said something like that. But John is too old for Kate. so he
Sure.
wouldn't flirt with her, obviously. So the AI got that wrong, but still, it sounds really good. It sounds like it could
Pretty
be
good. I mean, no girl
a
really
real-
laughs that way, but
No, that's true. It's a little exaggerated. It's a little. I did put in the prompt, drunk dummies.
yeah.
So, I mean, I can understand why that would happen. All right, producer Chris,
Yeah.
do you know who Leo Gunn is?
I do now.
Okay.
He's on John's shit list.
Leo Gunn is just a guy who was super chatting John. And then because if anyone is nice to John, he has to get their phone number and make a connection with them because he's a lonely, lonely man with very few friends. John has very few friends. He's very lonely. And so if he sees someone who supports him and claims to like him, he gets their phone number, he starts calling them, and he talks about Leo Gunn. He's been talking about it for months. He talked to Leo Gunn today on the phone. I was talking to my buddy Leo Gunn, blah, blah, blah. So something happened. They had a falling out because you remember a week or two ago, John goes, Leo Gunn's not returning my calls anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. I don't think he's my friend. I think he was telling Clay Dabbler this. I think he's like, Leo Gunn's out of the circle, you know? So
Well, a falling out is also someone who stops super chatting him.
Well, yeah, so let's find out what he's saying about Leo Gunn now, because it was all praise not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
The man is not cowardly like Leo Gunn. What a fucking barahawassa. What a pussy boy. What a barahawassa. What a pussy boy Leo Gunn turned out to be. Okay. Fucking holy shit. The pussy Leo Gunn.
Oh, yes, he's singing.
The pussy Leo Gunn.
This is going to be good.
Afraid of everyone.
Oh, that's not enough syllables.
What did his daddy do to make him such a fool?
What? That wasn't very
What
good.
did his daddy say
Yeah.
to make him not want to play?
Huh? What's he talking about?
You be pussy.
And then he makes those faces.
This is his
these
big
faces that he
speech
makes-
before he leaves the internet.
Yeah, this is the most important thing that's pressing right now on his last show ever. These faces he makes, all they do is guarantee me 2,000 more clicks on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that does. I don't know why he does that. It's not funny. All right, so let's get into I thought that was a fun clip because, John is such a great musician. And so quick, too, so quick-witted. But let's get more into what did Leo Gunn actually do to John that's got him so pissed off?
So, hopefully, I'll see you all again. Somewhere. Who knows where? Fuck you, Leo.
Leo Gunn
You
texting
text
him.
me? Fuck you. Don't text me, Leo. Lose my number. You don't text me when I fucking invite you to the goddamn Belmont? Now you do? Fuck off. You don't have the balls to fucking at least give me the respect to write back to me when I call you and ask you, hey, I hope everything's all right. When I text you.
Are you starting to see what it means to be John's friend? Do you see how much effort this takes, how much work this is? I've gone months without talking to friends before, and I expect there's zero animosity between us. I expect the next time I call or text them that they'll get right back to me and say, hey, what's going on?
Hey,
you know what I mean? But
yeah.
with John, if you don't communicate with him on a regular basis, it's a sign of disrespect. It's like, how dare you? A celebrity has entered into your life, and this is how you treat him? What are you, nuts? This is how John thinks. He's a lunatic.
Yeah.
Hey, Clay Dabbler, look forward to this someday. This is not far down the road for you, I
Someday soon,
promise. Yes.
I'm guessing it's because John knows he's a piece of shit. And there's like a timer running down for people to discover that with new friends. So when he doesn't hear from them, he's like, they're on to me.
Good point. Yeah. This is a lack of confidence that you're seeing from this guy because he's seen so many of his friends turn on him.
You don't have the balls to respond. You don't give me the respect. Now you want me to respect you? Take it easy.
He just texted him, "Take it easy." He's going, "Real good, you fucking pussy." And he's singing the song. He goes, he's like, "Take it easy, John."
I'll show you.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. I was nothing but kind to you. Nothing but nice to you. I'm not doxing you. I'm not disclosing your occupation like the.
That is so nice of
I
you,
know.
John.
He really loves this guy.
Wow, you're not even doxing him. You are nothing but nice. What a kind gentleman you are.
Tough love.
Shit way it did.
Also, this whole meal they had at the Belmont Tavern, you'd think it was Nobu. The way he's talking about this. Like, you think it's like a once-in-a-lifetime dinner experience. Like, no, you just have to sit with John as he talks about how amazing he is and points at this photo on the wall, his 8x10. Like, yeah, I'll pass on that too. I've gone to other restaurants that are just as good. It's fine. I'll be fine.
I do it all the time.
But you're going to chat with him, right? You're super chatting the BS show, didn't you, this morning?
Oh.
Someone's jelly.
You're super chatting Pinky.
Oh, this. Okay. This explains everything. When Kevin Brennan turned on me, he was mad because he saw me on the BS show that morning. He's like, what the fuck? As soon as you do anything for Shuli, you piss off Stuttering John Melendez and Kevin Brennan immediately, and probably a bunch of other people too, but those are the two I can think of right now.
You don't super chat me anymore because you be afraid.
Okay, well, maybe he just doesn't want to support this.
Yeah, that's a very strange logic.
Yeah, it's not fear.
Nope.
It's actually, they call it the dollar vote. You vote with your money on what you like and what you don't like. And that's what Leo Gunn is doing. And John can't handle it. He's so upset. The other thing that happened, and I'm sure you saw this, people have been talking about it quite a bit, John's interaction with his mom.
Oh, yeah.
Holy. Okay. So thankfully I found a channel that pulled this clip for us so that we can watch it together. This really shows you everything you need to know about who John is as a person, why his family definitely hates him. Because could you imagine if you're his kids and you heard him talk to your grandma this way? This is...
That at some point might just behoove me.
Oh, it's Stalin 19 who does a lot of great clips for us. Thank you, Stalin.
Thank you, sir.
Step away. So that's what this show is. Adam called this show, maybe it's my Independence Day. Independence from the Dabbleverse. Mom! Mom! Be right there.
All right, listen closely.
Take your time, John.
Mom? You didn't feel like bringing that up to me, huh? You didn't feel like bringing that up to me, did you? I'm only live, don't worry. You didn't have to carry the beer, I just need the Red Bull.
So, okay, let's break this down, then we'll get back to it. Oh, you didn't want to bring that up to me, Mom? You didn't want to bring that up to me? I'm live on the internet, and you can't bring that up to me. And she says, John, I can't carry the beer. John is an 18-pack at least at a time guy. So his 87-year-old mother, who apparently fell down the stairs when there was a delivery sent to the house or whatever, John expects her to carry up all of his beer.
She's only quick moving down the stairs.
You're right. But then he goes, okay, you don't have to bring the beer, but you got to bring me my Red Bull.
Yeah, duh.
Like, she had orders in place.
Ma, we've been over this.
Mom,
You're
I told
embarrassing
you-
me in front of my friends.
Right. I told you segment 1, I say I'm going to leave the internet again. Segment 2, I brag about going to a Yankees game soon. Segment 3, you bring my Red Bull. We were on segment 3. What part of this you don't understand? What the fuck? All right, this gets even worse here.
But don't worry about it. I'll just take a break. You know, I'm just doing a show. Don't worry about it.
Wow. Don't worry about it. I'm just doing a show. I'm just the star of the family. Don't worry about it. No. Don't do anything for me. I'm just the star. I'm just the reason why anyone even knows who you are. That's how he thinks. This is what his mentality is. This is how he's talking to his mom. Very passive aggressively, like an asshole.
This worries me because I want John to stick around, and some people speculate that, he might die at the hands of one of the people he confronts, but it's probably going to be murdered by his mom.
That would be amazing. I would do everything I could to make sure that she stayed a free woman.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's justifiable.
Right.
I can see a justified homicide on this
The
one.
burning bed.
Boy slaughter. Just trying to make some money, he says. This is so pathetic. You gotta wait on me. I'm working.
Right. Joe Sixpack coming home. Where's my turkey pot pie, Ma?
Yep. Ma, meatloaf, fuck! Like, this is literally a character out of a movie. This is like when you're trying to show that someone's an asshole. This is how they talk to their mom. And this is what John's actually doing for real. It's exasperated by it, too. Oh, Ma. Killing me here. As if this isn't John's show content anyway. Him getting up and leaving. He does this all the fucking time. Or he stares at the screen. I mean, we've documented this. This is better than him looking for a video he can't find for 5
or
minutes.
pretending to be on the toilet.
Right.
And Mr. Top Physical Condition, struggling with the stairs.
Is he pouting? Is he stomping his feet?
I thought he was typing. Yeah, he's doing the Herman Munster. Darn.
You're right. It's the Herman Munster. He's pouting. This is a very funny comment from Six String Man. It says, even the mob treated their mothers with utmost respect. Yeah, John's always talking about even the mafia. Yeah, in the mafia, they treat their moms like the most important people on earth, like you're supposed to. Not John. That's just another servant of his. Everyone's a servant to John in his world.
All righty. Just had to order some energy.
You had to order some energy. He put in his order and it didn't get delivered to his table.
Yeah.
So he had to go out and get it.
Before we do shows, we anticipate our needs.
Could you imagine? I start my show, then 20 minutes later, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go get some food and a drink. I'll be back.
Peanut butter.
Just eat before the show and have your drink ready with you.
You know you're doing this because it's your only source of fucking income.
Yes, we all know. Okay. So the crazy part about this, and I'm sure you saw this, is how John tried to explain this away. He said, after people called him out for this, I think he doesn't realize we can hear that well because he's using his shitty microphone on his computer that picks up everything. Yeah. So we could hear him very well the way he's talking to his mom. He didn't realize that would be broadcast on his show. Right. And so John has decided that this was a bit he was doing, similar to like when he pretends to be sleeping or when he pretends to be taking a shit, he said. He was just, you guys fell for it. It's just another one of my bits. Why would that be a bit, you treating your mom like shit?
Exactly.
Was she in on it? Does she know about this bit? Was she actually cracking up laughing like, no, Mom, don't. You'll screw up the bit. As if my son would treat me like this.
She deserves a fucking Oscar if she was acting.
It's not a fucking bit, you liar.
Yeah, you're the worst.
We catch him in this shit all the time. He's such a fucking liar.
Yeah, when he lied about getting fired from teaching. Wow, you really got us.
Yeah, guys, I pulled one on you. I didn't actually get fired. Yeah, we didn't think you did. We said you did many times. All right, so John's not on the internet today. And he did make that very clear yesterday. He's like, I will not be on the internet tomorrow. And, you know, he's trying to do that thing again where he psychs all of us out. Well, the Duke's going to go away and then no one's going to have any shows anymore. And every time he does that, every single person just goes, bye. Don't let the door hit you. Anyway, there's a couple things going on. One of the rumors that's going around there, and I think there might be some validity to it, which is why I'm talking about this. I've heard some rumblings that John is taking some time off to get hair plugs. He's very embarrassed. He's very embarrassed about the state of his hair and going bald because he's an old man. He looks like shit. that he's so vain he's going to get hair play. He's got some money now, so he can do that. Now, the other theory is that because John's been talking about it for weeks, he took his mom to the Yankees game today, and it was like a 1:00 game, and that's why he's not podcasting today. It's like, I love that John thinks he's going to fool us with this. I'm not even going to be here tomorrow. It's like, yeah, no, I know. You're at the Yankees game. We know. You've been talking about it a lot. It's fine. That's why you're still in New York. You would take us to a Yankees game. Not because you have a meeting with lawyers. Fucking idiot.
Well, he did claim back in the day to meet with Popok at the Yankees game.
That's true. That's true. And then every time he talked to Popok after that, he was just like, and I got you tickets to that game. Oh, wait, that's right. Michael Popok didn't end up going. And John was pissed because he had to eat the $100 or whatever it was for tickets. Yeah. That's right.
And I got no counsel that day.
Who are these podcasts?